So let's start. Okay. So let's chant Hare Krishna mantra one more time, everybody. So I'll start with Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So after me there is a Hitashi. Can you chant?
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Thank you, Hitashi. Now we have a Avyukta now. Avyukta, can you chant that?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, beta. Okay.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mishka, beta. Hare Krishna, Paridi. Okay, Avyukta, are you there? Then please chant Hare Krishna mantra. Alikya, are you there?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes. Beta, keep video your on so that we can see you, beta. Okay, please chant Hare Krishna mantra one time.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you, beta. Okay, now we have after that Piyush, can you switch on your video and chant Hare Krishna mantra? Piyush, okay, so Harshi beta, yeah, Avyukta, are you there? Yes, but please chant beta.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you, beta. Yes, Piyush, or then Mishka, Mishka, can you chant beta and switch on your video?
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you, Mishka. Then Pariti.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
And then Sanskriti and Nitya.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Thank you, beta. And your sister?
प्रभु जी दीदी दूसरे फोन से एक बार ट्राई करिए ज्वाइन करने का तो
Okay, take it, beta. Harshi, are you connected now? Harshi, beta. Yes. Yeah, we could heard you very slow, in low voice, but it's okay. We could hear it. Thank you, beta. Okay, so Harshi, Hitashi, Alikya, Avyukta, Piyush, if you are there, please switch on your video and please chant Hare Krishna mantra one time. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Yes, beta. And keep your video on, beta, so that we can see you. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so before starting, let's have a quick recap of previous session. So what we had discussed, what was our topic of discussion?
मैं बोल सकता हरे कृष्ण मंत्र
Yes, beta, I was looking for you only. Yes. Your video was off, so I could not see you. Whether you are, I could not. The Mataji is there or you are there. Yes, beta. Please chant, beta.
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे.
Very nice, beta. Thank you. Okay. So let's start with a little recap of previous session. So let's hear one point from everybody what we had discussed in previous session. what stories and what lesson we had discussed and what was theme in previous session. Okay, so okay, starting with who want to speak first? Please raise your hand.
प्रभु जी
Yes, बेटा आप ही बोलिए. Yes, yes, संस्कृति.
प्रभु जी लास्ट क्लास आपने हम लोग को एक स्टोरी बताया था जिसमें एक बच्चा था, उसके दादा ने या फिर दादा ने बोला था कि उसको एक बाल्टी है, उसको नदी से उसमें पानी लाने के लिए, तो फिर वो गया पानी ला रहा था, तो फिर बीच में उसने जब वो ला रहा था तब देखा पानी चला गया सारा, क्योंकि उसमें बहुत सारे होल्स थे। तो फिर वो फिर से गया, फिर से पानी लाया, फिर से पानी बह गया, तो ऐसे उसका फिर से बहुत बार हो गया। फिर वो अपने दादा के पास आकर बोला जब बहुत बार हो गया ऐसे, मैं अब थक गया हूँ, मैं और नहीं कर पाऊंगा।
Okay.
तो फिर उसके दादा ने बोला देखो अब बाल्टी को, वो अब एकदम साफ हो गया है, वह एकदम पहले गंदा था, तो वैसे ही अब अगर हम लोग भगवत गीता पढ़ेंगे तो वैसे हम लोग अंदर से एकदम गंदे, हम लोग एकदम अंदर से एकदम साफ हो जाएंगे।
Very nice, Veda. Thank you. Yes. So I shared that story of grandfather and his grandson, and he was thinking how these values will work. Okay. So let's hear from some others also. Please raise your hand. So whoever will raise hand, I'll give a chance to them. So switch on your video and raise your hand. Okay. So Hitashi is raising her hand and Harshi is raising her hand, and I'm not able to see Mishka, Paridhi and Alekhya. I want to hear from Alekhya also one point, please, beta. Okay, and Avyukt also. So let's give chance to first Hitashi.
आपने एक there was a father and there was a kid.
Okay.
You gave the father made 2 ice creams first day.
Okay.
The father told no. He made 2 ice creams. On the first one there was 1 cherry, but on the another one there was no cherry. The father asked, "Which one will you take?"
Yeah.
The son took the cherry one.
Yes.
But then when they were eating, the father's ice cream got 2 more cherries.
Yeah.
The next day, the father again made ice cream.
Yeah.
There was again 1 cherry one and there was no cherry one.
Yes.
So you asked us to which one will you take? So I choose without one.
Okay.
So the moral of the story was that what you see is not the truth.
See, what you see is not the complete picture. Yes, correct. Yes, there is something beyond our vision, and there is something beyond our experiences. Yes, thank you, Hitashi. Okay, so Harshi, Alika, you want to speak? I want to hear from you, because your mother told me that Alekhya speaks very less and she is very shy girl. So we want to prove that Alekhya is not. She is. She speaks. So we want to bring your fear out. So please speak, better. Trying to fish. Meanwhile, we will ask Harshi to speak. Okay.
To say that
She wanted to say the same story which I said.
Okay. Any other point you remember from previous session? Okay. You think if you are able to remember, then let us know. Okay. In between also. Yes. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. So, Alekhya, you remember any point from previous session? Okay. Let me help you to remind. So I shared one story. So you can, if you are able to remember the lesson, tell me. I'll tell you the story again. Just remind you the story. So there were 3 merchants. They were traveling from one country to another country in the night, and they heard the voice of angels. So they are, please collect as many stones as possible. Yes. So you remember that story. So you tell me the lesson what we had learned from that story. So raise your hand. What was the lesson from it? Okay.
I don't remember the lesson, but I remember anything.
Beta, your voice is not very clear. Please speak again.
Last time आपने हम लोग को बोला था कि हम लोग हमेशा अपने अंदर की गुड टॉक के जैसे करना चाहिए.
Yes. So Alika said कि last time we discussed that we should follow the instructions of our superior elders because they know better than us. They have more experience than us. That was a correct thing. So what was the lesson from the story of the gems collecting collecting the stones in the night? What was the lesson from that story? Yes, Harshi was speaking the lesson from that story. Okay. So the very first story I had shared that the three merchants were traveling from one country to another country, and the night they heard the voice of angels, and angels spoke, "Please collect as many stones as possible." And next day they found they were not stones, they were diamonds. So what was lesson from that particular story? Anybody can speak. Okay, open. Just switch on your mic and speak. Okay, interestingly. So, okay, Meda, you remember the lesson? Then do you remember the lesson with the story I shared of the gems and the diamonds? At least you remember the story, na? Who all remember the story? Okay, so Hitashi remembered, Meda remembered, and okay, so I'll just again tell you the lesson. That in the life, when we are growing up, we do not know what is gem and what is stone. But if we follow the instructions of our superior, and if we try to follow their instructions, then these instructions may look like a stone, but in the end, when we will grow up, we will find they are not stones, rather than they are diamonds. Like learning different values, learning different skills, studying. So it may look like it's so difficult. Oh, I don't want to study. I don't want to play. I want to watch movies. I want to play video games. But they are not so diamonds. And real diamonds are to follow the instructions of the superiors and follow them, like to study, to develop values. Then I shared the story how we can know what is diamond and what is stone. So in that connection, I shared that story of ice cream. Then if we follow the instructions and if we get the knowledge from right source, then we can understand. Okay. Yes. Then the third story I shared that the different things has different values, and if we follow proper instructions, then slowly our heart gets purified, and everybody need this because we all have a good dog and bad dog inside. And if we hear the voice of good dog, and if we follow the instructions of good dog, the good dog becomes stronger. And if we avoid bad dog, if we starve bad dog by not hearing his voice, by not following the instruction of bad dog, the bad dog will become weaker and weaker, and we will become a stronger. We become self-control. I had given that three examples that in the morning we do not want to get up. That is the voice of bad dog. Bad dog says, "Oh, I want to sleep. I don't want to get up." And good dog says, "No, morning time is good for my studies. Morning time is good for my good time to learn new things. It's a good time because sunrise is early. I should also get up early." So that is a good dog. But the bad dog says, "No, I want to play." So that was about the values, and then we continued the stories of Mahabharata. That how in Mahabharata the two sons, the sons of Pandavas, son of Pandavas, and the Kauravas, Duryodhana and his brothers, they were different. The Pandavas were very virtuous, very pious. They had good values in their system. They always following the dharma. Or on the other side, Duryodhana and his party was demonic, asuric. They were envious. They want to hurt others. They don't want to follow the duties. They don't want to follow the dharma. So how once when they were cousins, how the one side was pious, other side was not impious. Then I spoke the association, how they got the association. The Kauravas got the association of Shakuni. On the other side, Pandavas got association of sages, sadhus, when they were living forest, and while living them by the sanskaras, they become pious. So that was a story. And we then we in the Mahabharata, I spoke that how the Draupadi had married with Pandavas, and when Kauravas heard that the Pandavas are still alive, they didn't want to invite Pandavas, but out of social pressure, out of pressure of Bhishma and Vidura, they were forced to invite Pandavas, and they gave the half of the kingdoms, Khandava Prasth, and Pandavas went there and they developed very wonderfully with the help of Krishna and other demigods. And that Khandava Prasth, which was forest, that was turned to very beautiful city named as Indraprasth. Okay, that was from previous class. So let's continue today's class. So today's class I'll share with one story. So in this story there is one lesson and one question. So kindly hear this story very attentively so that you can answer that question. Okay, so there was one research was going on in MIT Boston, and they were doing the research.
What is the meaning of research?
Research, well, research is study on how the neurosystem works. So they were trying to understand the human brain, how it works. So the human brain is the control system of whole body. So in our body there are different neurons. They send a signal to the brain, and brain act. Like a brain want to send a signal to hand, so hand get this order, and hand follows the instruction. So they were trying to understand when somebody is happy, what kind of signals are generated in the brain. Is it clear? Okay. So they studied. Okay. Now when somebody is sad, when somebody is crying, what kind of signals are generated in the mind, so that they can regenerate those signals or they can avoid those signals. Okay. So they understood. Okay. When somebody is happy, what kind of signals are generated in the brain. So similarly, when somebody is sad, what kind of signals are generated, so that they can avoid those signals to make people happy. Okay. And they were trying to understand when somebody raises his hand, what kind of signals are generated. When somebody raises his leg, what kind of signals are generated. So they studied whole brain mechanism. Like recently, Elon Musk has developed a chip which can be installed in the brain, and it can observe all the signals which are coming in the mind, and it can produce different signals. And recently he installed that chip in some animals also. They're testing this chip. So one day one person was going through this research work, the study work, and the person who was in the lab, and there was one doctor and there is one person. So that doctor was trying to understand this phenomena, the way of working of mind. So that person was not new. He didn't know that these scientists what they are doing. So he was sitting on a chair, on the doctor's chair, and there was different machines were put on his head, and he was sitting. Then doctor was trying to observe all the activities of his brain. So he tried to see the brain's activities, what neurons are coming, what instructions are coming. So doctor tried to send a signal which is equivalent to the raising the hand. The doctor generated the signals in his brain which are generated when hand is raised. So when the doctor generated those signals, immediately his hand was raised. So he was sitting on a chair. He was not aware that how his hand is raised. So he was seeing his hand, so how it is raised. Then he put it down. Then he again, doctor generated the same signal. Then again his hand was up. Then he was saying, who is raising my hand without my knowledge? So again his hand, he brought his hand down. Then he was saying to doctor, he was saying around, who is that? Who is raising my hand? Then all of a sudden his other hand was raised. So he was puzzled. What is happening? Who is doing all this thing? So doctor said, no, don't worry. It is me. It is me who is generating the signals in your brain. That's why your hands are raised. Then he was trying to understand how is it possible. Then when doctor was explaining, immediately his leg was raised in the air. Then oh my God, he thought I am haunted by the ghost. Then he was surprised, what is happening? Doctor was saying, no, don't worry, it is me only, I am generating those signals. So he was thinking, how is it possible? Then doctor said, actually, we are scientists, so we try to generate these signals based upon our research work to understand and to help people so that they can come out of different disease, and they can come out of depression if they are. So this person was very thoughtful. So here's the question comes. So he was thinking, okay, so this time you generated those signals and my hand is raised. So okay, so when you generate signals, hand is raised. So generally when my hand is raised, who generates the signal? Okay, so he was thinking, okay, this time doctor has generated signal, but other time, who generates the signal? Who is raising? When my hand is raised, who is raising? Who is generating those signals? Like right now, my hand is raised, so it is not doctor is doing. Who is doing that? So he was thinking this. So can you answer who is doing that? So if my question is clear, I want to see the hands. If story is clear to you. Okay, Medha has raised her hand. Hitashi raised her hand. And Pariti, are you there? If you can switch on your video or at least say okay, yes.
Can you repeat the question, Prabhuji?
Yes, beta, I can repeat the question, last part of my question. So he was thinking, so when the research was over, okay, so when doctor generates those signals, hand is raised. So in the lab, doctor was raising signals. Doctor was generating signals. Because of that, hand is raised. The other time, who is raising those signals? How? How my hand is raised? So like right.
Can I say, Prabhuji?
I want to see the hands, beta. So Mishka is ready to speak. Medha is ready to speak. Avyukta is ready to speak. Hitashi is ready to speak. So let me hear from Avyukta, because Avyukta didn't speak anything in last class. Yes, Avyukta, beta.
Prabhuji, has the brain gives instructions to the nerves of what to do.
Can you please repeat?
Prabhuji, that the brain gives the command to the nerves that to what to do.
Okay,
Like,
who is raising those commands? Yes, brain.
the brain.
Okay, so let's hear from others also. Thank you, Avyukta. Yes, Medha, what's your opinion?
Prabhuji, my opinion is that when we raise the hand, normally the doctor is not doing it, so everything we do, our brain commands us. So it's our brain.
It's a brain. Okay, let's see. Hitachi, what's your right answer?
It's the brain because the signal every time passes through that.
Okay. Okay, anybody else want to say? It's open.
Yes, प्रभुजी आए.
Yes, Mishka, बोलिए.
हाँ, मैं बोल रही हूँ कि हमें ब्रेन तो कमांड देता है कि हमें now we have to raise a hand, but spirit also helps us to move, because if we don't have spirit, we will not move only.
Yeah, very nice, Mishka. So that was the correct answer, because a dead body also has a brain. Dead body also.
There is soul also.
That is soul also. What you said, Hitachi? Yes. That is.
That is soul.
Oh yeah, that is soul. Yes, soul is correct answer, because the dead body has a mind, but dead body is not able to raise hand. If mind is the functional activities, if mind gives the command, then the dead body should also able to raise hand. But dead body is not able to raise hand, because it is the soul which gives the signals to mind, and mind follows the instruction of soul. Does that clear to Medha? And is it clear to Hitachi? I hope it is clear to you. So Avyukta is soul which gives command to mind. Mind is just follow the commands of soul. So let me share one more thing which will make this thing clear, the difference between the dead body and the living body. I had shared this story in the very first class when few of you were there. So this is a story of a grandfather and his grandson. This grandson used to love his grandfather very much. He used to play with him, and grandfather used to take his grandson to school. He used to pick up from school. He used to eat with him. He used to play with him. He used to love very much his grandfather. He always with him. So one day he noticed that his grandfather is lying on the bed, and all the family people are surrounded him, and he was not able to understand what is happening. People were morose, and I don't know what was happening. He was surprised. Grandfather was not talking to him, and he asked his father, what happened? Why grandfather is lying on the bed? Then father said, oh, you will not understand. Please keep quiet. Please keep quiet. I don't know what is happening. So he left. He went to market for some work, and in the market he met his friend. And his friend said, your grandfather left. Then he said, no, my grandfather is in home. I saw him. Then his friend replied, no, he left. He left forever. He said, no, I have seen my grandfather. He was at home only. I am outside. He is in home. No, Baba, you are not able to understand. He left forever. He said, he is my grandfather, and I know he is in home. So he went to the home, and this time everybody was crying in the home, and his grandmother was saying, oh, my husband has left, and his father was saying, oh, my father has left, and he saw his grandfather is still lying on the bed, but everybody was saying he left. So my question is, whole body is there, both hands are there, leg is there, so who had left? So if you know the answer, please write in the chat. You please write in the chat में लिखिए, who has left? Okay. Okay. So almost everybody gave the correct answer. So that is soul. Soul has left. So in the common words also we say soul has left. So there is a difference between the body and the soul. So who am I? Am I this body or the soul? Soul. Yes, correct.
Oh,
Yes, correct. We are soul. We are not this body. And we can understand this with one beautiful example. So do you want to hear? Yeah. So
Are we doing that?
Prabhuji.
yes, thank you, Buddha. Yeah. So like when I say this is my keyring. Can you see? Yes. So this is my keyring. So I am saying this is my keyring. So I am separate from my keyring, isn't it? This correct, na? This is keyring. I am separate. There are two things: the keyring and the person who is speaking. The person who is speaking is different from the object. One is subject, one is object. Is it clear to you? If yes, please say yes, or please raise your thumb. Okay, not clear. Okay,
Yes, Prabhuji.
okay. It's for
Yes, Prabhuji.
okay, take it. So for few it's not clear. I'll explain again. So like if I say I am eating sandwich, so I am is the subject and the sandwich is the object, and two things are different. Is it clear? First thing. Okay. So clear. So when I say I am living in the home, so I am is the subject, home is the object. I am inside the home. That's clear. Home is separate and you are separate. When you say I am in the school, so you are in the school and you are separate and school is separate. Is clear? Okay. Similarly, when I say I have this keyring or
Yes,
this is
Prabhuji.
my keyring, so I am separate and this keyring is separate. They are two different things. So now is clear to Medha and Hitashi? You had put the thumb down? Okay. So similarly, when I say I am, this is my hand. This is my hand. So the person who is speaking is separate from his hand. Clear? So would I say my mouse? So this is my mouse. So this is separate from me. So similarly, this is my hand. So this is separate from me. Well, this is I'm different. This is different. I'm different. It's clear, na? Like from mouse, I control the cursor. From hand, I control the mouse. They're two different things. Clear? Okay. So when I say I am separate from my hand, or I am different from my hand. Similarly, I say this is my second hand. This is my leg. So I am different from my leg. Okay. So we say this is my body. This is my body. This is my mouse. This is my keyring. Means I am different from my body. Does that make sense? It's little difficult, but I try to explain again. As we say, this is my keyring. Okay, Harshi understood. And this is my mouse. Similarly, I say, this is my body. Means the person who is speaking is different from the object. This body is the object and the person who is speaking is soul. Does that make sense to anybody? Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. So
Yes, Prabhuji.
Nitya, Sanskriti and Viva says yes. And Hashi Medha is saying please explain again. Okay. So let's hear from
My name is not Harshi, my name is Hitashi.
okay. Your name is Hitashi beta. Thank you beta. So Hitashi Medha is saying please explain again. And Nitya, Sanskriti and Vishaka is saying is clear. So let's hear from Vishaka first what she understood then try to again discuss. Okay. Yes, Vishakha, please tell us what you understood. Vishakha. Yes,
left.
Vishakha has left. Okay. Let's hear from Nitya or Sanskriti.
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, can you hear me?
Can I?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear. All of you here can hear her, na? Yes.
प्रभु जी हम ये कह रहे थे कि अगर फॉर एग्जांपल मेरा नाम संस्कृति है ये मेरा नाम ये टेम्पररी नाम है मेरा नाम संस्कृति नहीं है हमको एक टाइम लिमिट पे हमको नाम को दिया गया है संस्कृति जैसे एक फॉर एग्जांपल एक कोई बॉक्स हुआ वो तो नॉन लिविंग थिंग है उसमें कोई जान नहीं है सोल नहीं है मतलब वैसे भी जब हम लोग मर जाते हैं तो हम लोग में कुछ जान नहीं रहता है कोई सोल नहीं रहता है हम लोग नॉन लिविंग बन जाते हैं वी डोंट एग्जिस्ट
Okay. Okay. So yes. So that संस्कृति ने एक अच्छा पॉइंट बोला कि अगर हमको सोल को समझना है तो हमको देखना है कि एक लिविंग बॉडी और एक डेड बॉडी में क्या डिफरेंस होता है. So let me ask the Hitashi and Meda, what is the difference between a living body and a dead body? The story I shared of grandfather and his grandson, that everybody said he had left. So you only said the soul has left. So you now can you tell us what is the difference between a dead body and a living body?
Can I say?
Oh, actually, Mishka, I was not able to hear your face, but these two girls said that they are not able to understand. So let me ask them. Yes, बोलिए, Mishka. Yes, Mishka, आप ही बोलिए. बोलिए. And switch on your. Yes, आप बोलिए.
Yes.
हाँ, yes.
मैं बोल रही हूँ कि डिफरेंस होता है कि एक लिविंग बॉडी जैसे हम लोग मैं हिल रही हूँ मैं हिल सकती हूँ मैं बोल रही हूँ मैं ब्लिंक कर सकती हूँ पर एक डेड बॉडी वो एक जगह लेटा होगा और उसकी आंखें पता नहीं कैसी हो जाएंगी और फिर वो मिट्टी धीरे धीरे वो मिट्टी का बन जाएगा और फिर वो हिल नहीं सकेगा वो सिर्फ एक जगह पड़ा रहेगा और उनकी सांसें भी बंद हो जाएगी.
Yes, thank you, Mishka. Yes, Hitashi, आप बोलिए.
The same point.
Same point. Veda.
Prabhuji, can I say?
Yes, Alika, आप बोलिए.
प्रभुजी लिविंग बॉडी को बहुत सारा नेसेसरी थिंग्स चाहिए कि जैसे फ्रेश एयर चाहिए ब्रीथ करने के लिए खाना चाहिए पानी चाहिए कि वो जी सके पर डेड बॉडी को ये सब का जरूरत नहीं है क्योंकि वो मरा हुआ था और उसे मतलब उसको मतलब क्लीन होते रखने का कोई फायदा नहीं है क्योंकि
Yes, dead body is a matter. Yes, yes, correct. They do not need anything. Yeah. Any other difference? Yes, Veda, do you know any difference between a living body and a dead body?
Prabhuji, my points are also same only.
So yes, Harshi, beta, आप बोलो.
वो सोल नहीं होती वो ब्लिंक नहीं कर सकता वो एक ही जगह पे होगा मूव भी नहीं कर सकते फिर हाथ भी नहीं हो सकता लेग मूव हो सकता लिविंग बॉडी का सब कुछ मूव हो सकता है वो ब्लिंक भी कर सकता है वो हाथ भी मूव कर सकता है.
Correct. So I'll tell you one more difference. So the living body grow when the soul inside is there. It grows. Like if you see your childhood photo, that was different. But your now picture, if you see, is different. I saw when Harshi and Hitashi was very young. their hands were very tiny, tiny. It's like flowers. So now they are grown up. Now, if you see the Geet is very young, and when she will become after 10 years, she will grow up. The body changes. So when soul is there, the body develops. So that is one point. Another point is, when the two living entity unites, they produce offspring. When the husband and wife they get married, then they produce a children. But have you ever heard that Mercedes married with Maruti and they produce a children named Nano? No. But you must have heard that Virat Kohli and Anushka married, and
could you please repeat once again?
yeah, I am saying that the matters they do not produce offspring, they do not produce their children. Like it's never the case that Mercedes married with Maruti and they produce a children with named Nano. But you may have heard that Abhishek Bachchan and Aishwarya Rai married and they had a son named Aradhya, something like that. Or
It's a girl, not a boy.
who said?
Yeah. It's a girl, not a boy.
Okay, so it's a girl. What is her name?
Her name is Aradhya only.
Okay, Aradhya. So they had a offspring, they had a children. But you never had heard that my computer and my laptop married and they produce a phone named iPhone. Have you heard like this? No. But that is the difference between the soul and the matter. And okay, another thing is when when the soul is there, then slowly it decay. There is six differences as mentioned in the Shastras between body and the soul. Then when the body has a soul, it grows, it stays, it gives offspring, it decay and it dies. But the matter only decay. Matter only decay. It doesn't grow. ऐसा नहीं होता है कि if you keep the ice cream and the night and next day it becomes 2 ice creams. But if the soul is there, then the body grows. After 10 years, the Hershey will become bigger. When I remember, she used to compare her with her mother. देखो, I am become the chachu like I am become this tall. Then next time I am become this tall. I am become like my mother. So that is because soul is there. It makes sense? Now if it makes sense, please give thumbs up. Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, thank you, Vishaka. So let's continue to our story of Mahabharata. Thank you. Is there any question on this body and the soul? If it is no question. Okay, thank you. So I'll just summarize what I have shared between the body and the soul. I shared the first story of a research in America in which they were doing the study of the brain and trying to understand the different signals which are coming in the brain, and they produce the signals to raise hand. So that person trying to understand, oh, this time has doctor raised signal, who is raising those signals other time? So you all concluded it is soul who is producing those signals, because the dead body also has a brain and that body is not able to raise her and his hand. That was the first part of the story. The second part, to explain the difference between the living body and the dead body, the existence of soul, I have shared the story of a grandfather who had a grandson, and everybody told to his grandson that your grandfather had left. So I asked who left. Then everybody of you replied that soul had left. So that shows that this is something like soul which leaves the body and the body becomes dead. And the last I shared the differences between the body and the soul. Okay. Now let's continue our story of Mahabharata. In the Mahabharata, when the Pandavas were ruling in the Khandva Prasth, and they were so happily ruling. They had so much wealth, so much opulence in the Khandva Prast that these Kauravas became envious. They were thinking how these Pandavas are so opulent, how they are so happy, and we have kingdom. We were the rightful claimer of this kingdom, but we are not so happy. So they were so envious to Yudhishthira and other Pandavas. And that time Yudhishthira decided to perform Rajasuya Yaga. What is the Rajasuya Yaga? Rajasuya Yaga is a yaga is performed by the kings, which shows that this king is the king of all over the world. All other kings except the jurisdiction of this particular king. So he performed the Rajasuya Yaga. When he was performing the Rajasuya Yaga, there were different kings, and they were conquered by the Pandavas. So everybody accepted the ruling of Pandavas. Everybody was happily accepted the Pandavas as a ruler, because the Pandavas were very righteous, followers of Dharma, followers of his duties, and they were always working for the welfare of their citizens. So the time they were performing the Rajasuya Yaga, they invited all the kings from different kingdoms, and they invited Krishna also. So they were doing the Rajasuya Yaga. So they were different people took the different responsibilities of performing the yaga. Bhishma and Dronacharya were taking care of all the. Yes, what is the question?
Did Krishna come over there?
Yeah, Krishna came from Dwarka to Hastinapur.
Oh, the wish was fulfilled then.
Yeah. Yes, Hitashi. Yes, Hashi. What is your question? Please speak again. Hitashi, can you repeat her question?
Her doubt is, how can we see God?
How can we see God? Okay. Yes, any other question? Okay. So Krishna comes in the earth different time. When Krishna wants, he can come. And generally we are not able to see God, because like if we want to see God, we need to have a qualification. Like if Geet wanted to meet Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, can she go and meet her? Can she go and meet him? No, she cannot. But if she performs some very wonderful activity, and if she performs something very wonderful which makes even the Prime Minister happy, then Prime Minister will invite her. Okay, I want to meet Geet. So then she can meet, isn't it? Or if Prime Minister wants to come, yes, let me complete. If Prime Minister wants to come, and if he wants to come and meet, and if he thinks, okay, I'm going to Hyderabad, and I'll go to Hyderabad, and I'll go to Aparna Sarovar, and I'll go to and meet to Harshi and Hitashi, then if Prime Minister wants, he can go and meet. Is it any problem? Who can stop? Anybody can stop? Nobody can stop. So if God wish, if he want to come, who can stop? Okay. Yes, who had a question? Yes,
प्रभु जी आप रिपीट कर सकते हो? हम लोग डिस्कनेक्ट हो गए थे, नेट नहीं चल रहा था.
अच्छा.
I have a question.
हाँ, बेटा उसको थोड़ा रिपीट कर देता हूँ. आपने कहाँ से सुना बेटा?
प्रभु जी कुछ नहीं.
अरे लास्ट कहाँ से सुना था भाई? When you got disconnected? Okay, no problem. I'll repeat the last.
Prabhuji, I think she got disconnected when you started with the stories of Mahabharata.
Okay. So
Yes, प्रभु जी.
So I will just quickly tell you. So in the Mahabharata, when the Pandavas were ruling in the Indraprasth, they were very happy and they were ruling very righteously, and everybody was so happy, and they thought they will perform the Rasya Yajna. And I explained what is Rasya Yajna. Rasya Yajna is a yajna when all the ruler of the world except the one ruler, they want to perform or they want to rule under that particular ruler. So Yudhishthira thought that I'll perform the Rasya Yajna for the benefit of whole world, so that the person who is adharmic, who do not follow their duties, they can be curbed, they can be controlled, and the whole world can be happy. So they performed Rasya Yajna. So if somebody asked question, okay, then I said, okay, then Yudhishthira invited different kings and Krishna also. The Krishna came to Hastinapur. Then Harshi raised a question, how can Krishna come there and how they can see Krishna, and Krishna is God, how they can see God? Then I replied that if Prime Minister wants to come, he can come. It's a wish of Prime Minister. So if we want to see Krishna, we need to have qualification. If we want to see Prime Minister, we need to have qualification. But if Prime Minister want to see us, if he want to come, then he can come. Then nobody can control. Then we can see him. So that was my answer. Yes. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, he had one more question. Somebody raised hand. Who raised hand? Yes, Hitashi, what is your question?
If then the Prime Minister can come to her house, then why can't the person, why can't he go there?
Okay, when the Prime Minister can come, why not we can go to Prime Minister? Okay, it's very obvious, because we are not so qualified that we can go and meet to Prime Minister. We need a certain qualification and certain talent to meet Prime Minister. But Prime Minister is if you say the prime post of the country, and he is acting as a Prime Minister for the whole country. He can come. Why he cannot come? It's like I say, teacher in a school. Teacher can go all the classrooms. But can you go to the teacher's office? You need to have a permission of a principal. Principal can go to any class, isn't it? Principal ma'am can go to all the classes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
And can you go to the principal office without the permission of principal? So you need to have a permission of principal. Does that make sense? That Geet cannot go and meet directly to Prime Minister. She need to have a permission or qualification to meet Prime Minister. But Prime Minister can come and meet. Hitashi, does that make sense? Okay, thank you. So let's continue. So when then Yudhishthira was performing Rasya Yajna, different people took the different services. Krishna personally accepted the service of Brahmanas. So he was washing the feet of all the Brahmanas who are coming there. So Krishna is teaching by his own example how Brahmanas are so valuable, how the association and the blessings of Brahmanas are so important in our life. Bhishma and Vidura or Bhishma and Drona were in charge of taking care of overall that everything is taken care, everybody is getting proper prasadam, everybody is taking care of different things of their services. They were overall in charge. And Duryodhana was in charge of collecting gifts. So all the gifts were like in a marriage. When there's a marriage, when somebody is in charge who collects all the gifts. Have you seen that? I don't know. In the big marriages, somebody is there, okay, who collects all the gifts? Okay, I'll keep those gifts safely. So similarly, Duryodhana was taking care of all the gifts. I think Bhima was taking care of, I don't know, Shad Prasadam. So like that, different people were taking care of different services. Over there, one king was there, whose name was He was a king of Chedi, or his name was Shishupal. And Shishupal was very envious to Krishna. So he was also there. And that assembly, Yudhishthira asked, okay, Harshi, what is your question?
What is that?
What is?
Envious.
Acha, envious is Irsha. Irsha means, okay, who can explain Irsha? Like if somebody has something better than you feel envious.
Prabhuji?
Yes, beta.
Jealous?
Jealous.
Jealousy?
Yes, jealousy. Yes, beta. Yes, jealousy, correct. To feel jealous to somebody or someone who has something better than you. So these Pandavas were envious to, these Kauravas were envious to Pandavas. And this Shishupal was very envious to Krishna. Okay. Why? Let's see. So then the assembly, Yudhishthira asked. So Yudhishthira was asked, so who will be the, will get the highest worship? Who is the best person among us? Who is the best person? So Bhishma asked this question. Then Sahadev replied, there is no doubt that Krishna is the best person. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead who is acting as a human, and he is the best person. So everybody agreed, yes, Krishna should be the best person. He should be given the first worship, the first honor. Narad Muni, who is the Devarshi, who is the sage of all the Devtas, he also accepted, yes, that is right. Krishna should be the first worshipable. Indra agreed, Bhishma agreed, all the demigods, sages, everybody agreed, except one person. Who was that? The Shishupal. Shishupal said, you all has become mad. How can you give Krishna as the highest honor? He is not a king. In the Dwarka, Ugrasen is a king and he is just serving him. Yes, what is the question, Hitashi?
Was Shishupal a king?
Yes, Shishupal was king. He was a king of Chedi. There was one kingdom, Chedi. He was used to address as Chedi Raj. Okay, so he said, why you accept Krishna as the best person? Why you give the highest honor to Krishna? Krishna is not a king. He is a cowherd boy who is to herd cows. He is a Gwala. How can you give to Gwala to the highest worship? Gwala, you know? Who knows Gwala? Yes, Hitashi, who is Gwala?
Cowboy.
Wala cow go.
Yes.
He takes it every day and then feed him and then come back.
Yes. So he is a cowherd boy. He used to take care of the cows. How can you give such person the highest honor? When he was 3 years old, he killed one woman. Women should be respected, and he killed a woman. Who was that woman? Whom Krishna killed in the age of 3? A day of 3. Who was Alekhya? Who was that woman? She was a demon. Her name was Putna. And when I was young in our city Muradabad, they used to have exhibitions on Janmashtami, and near to our home they make a big Putna near to temple, and she was used to lie there. We used to ask, who is that lady who is lying there? Then my father and mother used to reply, she is Putna. She came to kill Krishna, and Krishna delivered her. Krishna gave her liberation. So then this Shishupal said, how can you give Krishna as the highest honor? She ran away with my wife. So everybody said, how? Then Shishupal said, I was supposed to marry with Rukmani, and he came and kidnapped Rukmani. So actually, he was not married. Before that, only Krishna kidnapped Rukmani. So he said,
Prabhuji,
yes, Mishka.
what? Who wanted to kill Krishna?
Who wanted to kill Krishna? Putna.
Who was Rukmani?
Rukmani was queen of Krishna. I'll share this story in next classes. So there was a king of Maharashtra, and his daughter was Rukmani. Rukmani was so beautiful, and she was none other than the Lakshmi. When she heard the qualities of Krishna, she developed love for Krishna. She said, I want to marry with Krishna. Because Krishna is so beautiful, Krishna is so loving, Krishna is so caring, so I want to marry with Krishna. Krishna is always loving, Krishna is most opulent. So if I'll ask, whom would you want to marry? So generally say, I want to marry with somebody who has lot of money, who is very beautiful, who is very handsome, who is very loving, who is very caring, and Krishna has all those qualities. So Rukmani said, I want to marry with Krishna. Okay, so Harshi had a question. बोलिए Harshi, आपका क्या question है? Rukmani was she was very beautiful girl. She was none other than the goddess of Lakshmi, who came to earth to perform, to help Krishna in his pastime. Okay. Yes, Hitashi, what is your question?
The person Shushupal,
Yeah.
why did he think that? No, why did Rukmani? Why did Krishna kidnap her?
Okay. Yes, I was telling that story earlier. So when she heard that Krishna has so many good qualities, she wanted to marry. Then she wrote a letter. The first love letter was written by Rukmani to Krishna, and she said that I want to marry with you. So kindly help me and take me from here. My father wants me to marry with Shishupal, and I don't want to marry with Shishupal. I want to marry you. I have given my heart to you. So when Krishna got that letter from Rukmani, Krishna always protect his devotees, always fulfill the desires of his devotees. So to fulfill the desire of okay, please hear. Okay, it's no problem. Please hear. Okay, to fulfill the desire of Rukmani, Krishna came and took her from there. And Shishupal came as a bridegroom, as a doula, to get married with Rukmani. And when he was about to marry, Rukmani was kidnapped. So that's why Shishupal was envious. Shishupal was envious from childhood to Krishna only. But when he heard that Rukmani was kidnapped, he became very envious. Okay, does that answer? Yes, what is your question now?
Was Shushupal Krishna's brother
Yeah,
or some relative?
yeah. He's a distant cousin.
Distant cousin. What does this mean?
Cousin. You can say cousin.
Cousin.
Okay, so that was the story. So now in the Rashtriya Yajna, Shishupal said, okay, Krishna should not be given highest honor. And in that, yes, what is her question? Okay, highest honor. Highest honor is to give the highest honor to give the best preference or best worship. So they want to give the highest honor to Krishna, and Shishupal was not in agreement. So Shishupal spoke all the ill words to Krishna. Then Krishna said, I had promised your mother that I will forgive 100 offenses, but today you have crossed 100 offenses. So he spoke all the ill words. They said ki this Krishna is like a dog, and you are not qualified to take this thing. Like a dog comes and take ghee from a yagya, you are taking this worship. You are not qualified. And everybody is so angry on Shishupal. Everybody is ready to kill Shishupal. But Krishna stopped. And Shishupal is still not able to stop himself. And he was speaking all ill words to Krishna. That different ill words. And then hearing this, and Krishna said, okay, now enough is enough. Then Krishna called his chakra. What is the name of Krishna's chakra? Can you tell me what is the name of Krishna's chakra? Who can say? Vishaka, can you tell? Vishaka is not there. Yes, what is the name of Krishna's chakra? Nitya in Sanskriti, are you there? Yes, who wants to say? Boliye.
It was known as Bharat.
Bharat.
Yes.
Okay, let me ask somebody else also. Yes, what was the name of Krishna's chakra? Yes, Avyukta? Avyukta, we could not hear you. Yes. So here, what Avyukta is saying, that Krishna's chakra name is Sudarshan. Sudarshan. So Hitashi, it was Sudarshan.
It was called Sudarshan Chakra.
So you are doing cheating in the class? Whom you are going to go and asking? Okay, Avyukta.
Dadi.
Dadi, okay. So Dadi will help you in the exam. Okay, anyway. So that was a Sudarshan. And Krishna called Sudarshan. And in front of everybody, Sudarshan came and cut off the head of Shishupal. And in front of everybody's the soul. Sudarshan is the soul. Shishupal came out of the body of Shishupal, and as a form of light, it was there. Everybody could see. And that particular soul entered in the body of Krishna. So let me ask you one question, the last question. So every living entity has a soul. So do you know there is a soul in dog? So let me ask you, is there any soul in dog? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Is there any soul in the birds?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Soul is there in cow?
Yes.
Soul is there in hen?
Yes.
Yes.
So, correct. Thank you, Peter. So, there is a soul in all the living entities. There is a soul in birds. There is soul in the ant also. So, we should try to be very careful that we will not kill any living entity even by mistake. Okay. So, yes. Thank you, Peter. Hitashi, what is your question?
Plant does not have soul, but
Plant?
they are a living.
Yeah, plant also has a soul, beta. Plant has soul, but when we take out the fruits, plant doesn't die. Like there's a mango tree, and mango tree has a soul, and if we take out different mangoes, soul doesn't die there. So we can eat the fruits, and we can offer them to Krishna. Krishna has recommended that we can take fruits, flowers, leaf, and we can offer to Krishna. Even if there is any sin, Krishna remove those sins from there. Okay. So that is the conclusion of today's class, that there is the existence of soul, and we try not to eat anything and which harms other living entity, and we try not to kill any living entity. So homework for the day: if you know that there is a soul in all the living entity and Krishna is the supreme father, so what is the benefit?
Prabhuji, can you write the homework in the group?
Yes, I'll write in the group also.
प्रभुजी
Yes बेटा.
प्रभुजी लास्ट क्लास आपने बोला था कि आप क्विज दोगे.
हाँ बेटा, मैं बहुत बिजी हो गया इसलिए नहीं दे पाया, बट आज का क्विज मैं आज ही दे दूंगा, ठीक है, सो दैट इट विल नॉट डिले. टुडे ओनली आई विल गिव यू क्विज. So my homework for, and this homework I'll write in the group also. My homework is, when you know that you are the soul and the Krishna is the father. Krishna is the father of all living entities. If we know this thing, what is the benefit? How it will help us? So you will think this and we will discuss this in next class also. ठीक है? Thank you very much for taking out your time. We will continue our session next Sunday, same time at 10:30. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, beta.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Prabhuji.
Yes, Miss.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji कोई
Prabhuji.
हाँ.
Prabhuji चले.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी.
Hare Krishna, beta. Geet.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, beta.
Prabhuji, can we leave?
Yes, Mishka. हाँ, जा सकते हैं अपन. Thank you.
Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी.
Hare Krishna, Geet, beta. Thank you, beta. Yes, बोलिए आप.
Prabhuji,
हाँ.
जी दिस वीक आप हम लोग क्विज नहीं भेजेंगे.
हाँ बेटा, मैं आज ही भेज दूंगा क्विज. नेक्स्ट वीक आई बिकेम वेरी बिजी, सो आई कुड नॉट प्रिपेयर क्विज. टुडे ओनली आई विल प्रिपेयर क्विज एंड टुडे आई विल शेयर. ठीक है.
ओके प्रभुजी. हरे कृष्णा प्रभुजी.
हरे कृष्णा.